Hey everybody, Case here. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Moving on to Chapter 7 of this Year 6, and we get to meet Cedric Diggory. Wasn't he in the Goblet of Fire? Like I said a few times already, I've seen the movies, but I've never read the books or anything of that nature, so I don't really remember them too well. Oh yeah, and our brother came back last episode. We dueled him and now he's gone. KC, there you are. I can't wait for you to meet... Wait, what's wrong? You look upset. While I was searching for my brother, he apparated into Nocturne Alley. You saw your brother again? I'm so glad. Though, I take it that wasn't the proper reunion you wanted. No, he only came to warn me and Marula about an assassin that might be after us. An assassin? Who? Why? I had the same reaction. Unfortunately, Jake left without giving me any answers. I know he's trying to keep me safe, but... I wish he'd stop keeping things from me and let me help. We could stop Rakepick and break the statue curse faster if we work together. I'm so sorry, Casey. So, who's this person you wanted me to meet so badly? Come see for yourself. Who is it? Did I get a screenshot? I got an awkward one, and I did it again and I missed it. Well, that's my screenshot, I guess. Casey, this is Cedric Diggory. Nice to meet you, Casey. I've heard a lot about you. Of course you have. Cedric is the coolest. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you get to know Cedric and see for yourself? Everybody just crowded around him. See, Casey? I told you Cedric was cool. In fact, he's quite possibly the huffliest Hufflepuff I've ever met. Well, if you think he's cool now, you should see him on a broom. I bet Cedric will make a great seeker one day. Andre and Penny are exaggerating. Really. I imagine all that time flying must not leave you much opportunity to practice your spellcasting. I could certainly stand to study more. Nonsense, Cedric's just being modest. I overheard Professor Flitwick mention how promising of a dueler Cedric was to Professor Sprout just this morning. Well, bully for Cedric. Speaking of bullying, I heard you stopped a Gryffindor from teasing a Ravenclaw, Cedric. Keep that up and you'll be made prefect in your 5th year for sure. That's nice of you to say, but I don't deserve all this fuss, especially with the literal Hogwarts hero standing right there. Welcome, Cedric. Challenge Cedric. Oh, I wanted to challenge him really badly, but I can't do that. Actually, it's nice not being the center of attention for once. I didn't get to say this earlier, but welcome to Hogwarts, Cedric. I just knew you two would get along. Thanks, Casey. Actually, I'd been hoping to... Wait, was that Sickleworth who just ran by? I haven't seen him since Ben and I found him after he'd gone missing last year. That's Rakepick's Niffler, alright, but what was in his mouth? It looked like a white feather. I'm more concerned about what he's doing here. You said it yourself, Charlie. He is Rakepick's Niffler. But she abandoned him, didn't he? She? So we thought. But what if he had been meeting with Rakepick all along? If that's the case, then following Sickleworth might lead me to Rakepick. Penny, Charlie, Andre, you want to come with me? I could use the help tracking him down. Sorry, Casey. Cedric's interested in joining the Potions Club, and I wanted to introduce him to the gang. And Andre and I promised to show Cedric a few Quidditch moves after that. But we can reschedule that if you want. Though we don't have another Potions Club meeting for a while. And this is the only free time Charlie and I both have all this week. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll go with you, Casey. I learned enough about Cedric Diggory for one lifetime. That's because he likes me. What in the fresh hell are they doing? Ismelda? Beatrice? What are you doing? What does it look like? Obviously we're tossing puffskeins. It was Esmeralda's idea. She says the puffskeins like it. Plus, the passage of time is wait for Hogwarts' inevitable doom. How cheery. You're not here to spy on me for Penny again, are you? No, we're looking for Sickleworth. Rakepick's Niffler? He was just here raiding the feed bags. He kept obnoxiously parading a white feather around. Is he still here? Probably not. No, he left as soon as he finished off all the creature food. Why are you so interested in finding the rat anyways? I suspect Sickleworth might lead me to Rakepick. You mean Rakepick could be looking around here somewhere? Sounds like Hogwarts' inevitable doom might come sooner than I thought. So, did you see where Sickleworth went? No, we were just happy to be rid of him. Now if you're done barraging us with questions, Breeches and I have some puffskeins to toss. Wow, they're so edgy. It sounds like we hit a dead end, Casey. Before we call it quits, let's take a look around. We might be able to find some clues as to where Sickleworth went. Can we just, like, watch them toss the things? It's fun. And they have such good aim, too. It always goes in the group. 8 hours?! I found a trail of food leading back to the castle. If we keep following this trail, I bet it'll lead us to Sickleworth, and then, hopefully, Rakepick. Come on, Diego, let's get going. Actually, Casey, I've been thinking, and I really ought to practice my spell work. Cedric might have taken my popularity, but I'm not going to let that first year outshine me in dueling. Okay, see you later, I guess. I'll come with you, Casey. If Rakepick is plotting something, I want to know. If only to drive it home to Penny that the school can't protect us. The trail leads to the Transfiguration classroom. Well, that's boring. Could at least gone somewhere a little bit more fun. It looks like Sickleworth's food trail comes to an end here. I don't see him anywhere, do you? I do not. No, he must have already left. Sickleworth sure is good at disappearing when he doesn't want to be found. It sounds like I could learn something a thing or two from him. Penny seems to find me no matter where I hide from her. You're still trying to avoid Penny? Yes, but only because she keeps trying to make me into something I'm not anymore. You'd think she would have taken the hint when I said I wish she wasn't my sister. Honestly, those brain tivers must be cutting off the circulation to her brain. Beatrice, if you're gonna side with Penny again and insist she's only doing this because she cares about me, don't bother. I don't want to hear it. I'm probably not the best person to be giving sibling advice anyway. My brother and I aren't in a great place either. Did something happen between you two? Or are you still upset he left you in the buried vaults? It's not just that. My brother was spotted around Hogwarts, so I went looking for him. I finally found him in Nocturne Alley, where he apparated in front of me and Marula. I had hoped to catch up to him and share information, but he wouldn't answer any of my questions. He was only there to warn us about an assassin he thinks is after us. An assassin? That's serious. You think he'd tell me everything he knew, but he just dueled me and left. It feels like he keeps keeping things from me. I want to help him, but he seems determined to keep me out of it. Don't you think that's ridiculous? Actually, I see your brother's side. But before you see anything, Casey, just hear me out. My point is, even though you might not agree with them, you need to respect that your brother wants his space. At least your brother seems like he's doing what he thinks is best for you. You're right, I wouldn't say that. I've honestly never had a problem with my brother the entire time. It's my character here just seems to be all like, oh, he left so soon, we have to go and have coffee or something. Catch up. You're right, being left behind is frustrating, but I know he's just doing it to keep me safe. Exactly. Glad someone listens to me. Still, I can't help but feel that we could stop Rakepick and break the statue curse faster if we work together. Wait, the statue curse! That's it! I think I know where Sickleworth might have gone next. You lost me. Since Rakepick is searching for the final curse vault, it is likely she's investigating the statue curse too. She did visit me when I was trapped in the portrait. So if Sickleworth is headed to Rakepick, it makes sense that we'd both be where the petrified students are. You're seriously suggesting we go to the hospital wing? Do you want to be cursed? We're not talking about Dragon Pox, Beatrice. I don't even think you can catch the statue curse. Are you sure about that? All I did was touch a portrait, and the next thing I knew, I was trapped in it. Being the first to see the petrified student was terrifying enough. There's no way I'm going to go to see the other student who's been petrified. Another student's been petrified? Who? When? Where? I don't know. Thankfully, I learned of this one through gossip rather than seeing it firsthand. I understand you're afraid, but I could really use your help looking for Sickleworth. And take someone else because I'm not going. I'm staying far away from this curse, like most of the rest of the school. At this point, only someone fearless would follow you into the hospital wing to look for Sickleworth. Fortunately, I know someone who's been both fearless and experienced in finding Sickleworth. Oh, please don't be Rowan. Is it Rowan? Putting on that fake tough guy act? No, not Rowan, the other guy, this guy. I forget his name though. It was Ben, by the way, and he did a bit of talking and everything, and then we were kind of just eavesdropping on Snape and Dumbledore, because yes, another student has been petrified. The rumors be true. It seems we have an audience. Mr. Casey, Mr. Copper, I hope your visit does not mean you are trying to break the statue curse. We're just here looking for a missing Niffler, Professor. Promise. I hope so, because searching for the final vault will be breaking my rules. You should spend your last 2 years at Hogwarts becoming the best wizard you can be, not putting yourself in needless danger. As I've told you multiple times, we will take care of the cursed vault and the statue curse. I know, Professor. So, have you seen a Niffler run by? He might have a white feather in his mouth. I'm afraid we have not. However, if I spot a Niffler, I will be sure to let you know. I'd appreciate that, Professor. We'll let you be now. Come on, Ben. Let's go look elsewhere. Actually, Casey, I'm gonna stay here. What? Why? This is a good chance to study the statue curse up close. You see, I've been thinking that I might want to become a curse breaker when I graduate. You did seem awfully interested in the petrified student. So what do you think? Should I become a curse breaker? You should. It's not a good idea. I think overwhelmingly, most people do not like Ben's new attitude. Also, nobody believes him either. You should become a curse breaker. You're certainly qualified. Your charm work is strong, you enjoy arithmancy, and the new you is certainly reckless enough. I'm going to take that last one as a compliment. But I appreciate the vote of confidence. Anyway, shouldn't you get going? You've got a lot of castle to cover if you want to find Sickleworth. I suppose you're right. Sickleworth? I have to follow him before he gets away. Sometimes this game just does not make a lot of sense. It looks like I've cornered Sickleworth in my brother's room. You can see him there, far left, kind of. He's kind of hidden. But check this out as well. It's my bro! Jacob, what are you doing here? When I started chasing after Sickleworth, I thought he might lead me to Rakepick, not you. You thought I might be Rakepick and you came in here completely unguarded? Merlin's beard, Pip! If I had been Rakepick, I'd have debilitated you before you could even draw your wand. You're a fine dueler. You proved that when you fought me in Nocturne Alley. But you really need to be more careful and work on your survival skills. Never mind, Dad. How could you not tell me you were in Hogwarts again? I had intended to get in, grab some things to help me find Rakepick and get right back on your trail. But then Sickleworth came running in with a white quill. Wait, you know Sickleworth? Chick chick snort. And what's a white quill? I don't have all the answers either, but I'll tell you what I do know. If the white quill contains a message from R, we need to untransfigure it now. I agree. Want to do the honors? The Paravarge! Let's see what it says. You were right. The white quill was a transfigured message. What does it say? You still owe us a friend's life and we intend to collect. R. What's wrong? You look terrified. This message. It's for me. Last year I got a warning from someone that one of my friends had to die that year. We managed to foil their attempts, but it seems like they haven't given up. Who sent this? Was it the assassin? Someone with a white owl, perhaps? That's definitely a white owl's feather. How did Sickleworth even get this white quill? Chick chick? Clearly he's delivering messages for R. Which means your hunch was correct, Pip. If I follow Sickleworth, he might eventually lead me to Rakepick. Then I'm coming with you. No, you're not. Why? Why won't you let me help you? We'd make a great team. When we reunited in the buried vault, it was like nothing had changed. Because I can't risk putting you in danger. I've done enough damage to this family already. If anything happened to you, I understand, but I can't just sit here and do nothing. So while you follow Sickleworth, I'll try tracking down the white owl that the white quill's feather came from. Pip? Don't try and talk me out of it, Jacob. I've made up my mind. I better head off to the owlery. Since I'm looking for an owl, that seems like a good place to start. Alright, but be careful. Now more than ever, I'm sure you're being targeted. Oh, and that's where they're gonna end it, right? Oh, I want to go to the owlery. If you want to know what that actually is. And we've never been there before. But I pass it many, many times. It's in the castle grounds. And it's right... Wait. Oh, no, it says Whomping Willow. Maybe I don't know where the hell it is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I knew it was over here. Whomping Willow. It's right there. So that's it for Chapter 7. Yep, Chapter 7. And there are 10 chapters. I've added a few chapters over the last few weeks. But it's not like Year 5. When it was like, how many chapters was it? 30-something? I think they're kind of running out of stuff to do. So hopefully it's not going to be too much longer. Because I really want to get to the next Cursed Vault in Year 7. But first we got to get to the owlery and a bunch of other things. And Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.